Howdy, hello, and welcome back. My name is Sajay Preferred.
I'm Amber Valentine.
And we're back for another episode of Our Preferred Choice, where we rank our preferred Snatch games of love.
Oh.
So we're back today with a February edition of Our Preferred Choice, where we're, as mentioned, going to be ranking our preferred Snatch games, but of love.
Yes.
So a few months ago on the channel, we did an Our Preferred Choice where we did our preferred Snatch games. Today we're doing our preferred Snatch games of love.
Yeah.
Which is going to include All-Stars 4, All-Stars 5, All-Stars 6, All-Stars 8, All-Stars 9, and All-Stars Global All-Stars.
Yeah.
All-Stars Global
All-Stars, Global All-Stars.
And as you might be able to tell, we are in a new set today. Listen, we're running out of room for sets.
We got too many sets going.
We got the new set. We got the preferred few set. We got a out of drag portion set. We got too many going on. But I think you are looking at what is soon to be the new set for newer news.
Nope.
For our preferred choice.
Newer new news is on the other side of the ball.
For those who are new to the channel and who do not know the show Tamar, our preferred choice is where we rank something of something.
Yeah.
Last episode we did our New Year's resolution. Today we are doing, as mentioned, our Snatch games of love.
Mm-hmm.
And we always start with our dislikes.
Yeah.
We always start with the that way we can flush them down the drain and get them out of the way. So we're going to start with my number 3, all the way from All-Stars 5 of Drag Race, India Farah as Jeffree Star.
I agree.
I
almost put her on my list. But
it wasn't tea.
It was horrible.
It was honestly very uncomfortable to watch.
Very.
Only because the controversial character choice. But
I was gonna say that's uncomfortable as it is.
Choices were made. Choices were made.
Coming in number 3 in dislikes for me is Kahana Montrese as Coco Montrese.
I almost put that one
on
yeah.
All-Stars 8.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It was horrible. And
honestly, it reminds me a lot of Jeffree Star though.
Yeah. Well, and my thing is if you're gonna impersonate your drag mother,
yeah.
Wouldn't you know how to impersonate your drag mother?
Coming my number 2 spot for dislikes, someone and something that I know you're going to agree with, was Trinity Bonet as Whitney Houston on All-Star 6.
It
was bad.
She started number 1 in my dislikes, and then she bumped down and then got bumped off my list.
Yeah, I almost put Monet Exchange as Whitney Houston.
TKB's was worse.
But it was worse, yeah. It was worse. It was very bad.
They both were bad.
They were, yeah.
They both were. So coming in number 2 for me in my dislikes is Roxy Andrews as Tasha Salad All-Stars 9.
Why would you even do that?
And it was, her third time doing Tasha Salad? Girl,
give it up. And on that note, my number 1 for dislikes, I think I mentioned it in dislikes for the last our preferred Snatch games. It's Gia Gunn as Jenny Boy, whatever, All-Stars 4. It was horrible.
It was so bad.
It was so bad that Latrice had to shut it down real quick.
Yeah. So coming in my number 1, and this sticks with me, and that's only because I know how good she is at impersonating a character because of Miss Cheryl Canning.
Cheryl Canning?
Is Pandora Box as Kim Cattrall.
Yeah.
It was very bad.
I thought about that, and I didn't put it on my list because I don't think it was horrible. I just think it was kind of boring. It faded very much so into the background.
That's what I mean by horrible for her, because it's Pandora Box. Pandora does not just fade into the background.
Yeah, Cheryl Canning.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first winner of Snatch game, actually. Raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
So with all of those out of the drain, it's time to get into our top 10.
Yeah, let's do it.
So my number 10 spot is from All-Stars 8, James Mansfield as Jennifer Coolidge. Makes me want a hot dog real bad. I put this because I feel like that we've seen Jennifer Coolidge quite a few times on Snatch Game, but I feel like James actually really did it. James really, really came through, and I feel like it's very fitting for her, very blonde bimbo. But I think she served it. Yeah. And, for someone who didn't get to do her Snatch Game and is known by RuPaul for having one of the funniest audition tapes. I think it was well deserved. And number 10.
Yeah. Coming in number 10 for me and my likes is all the way from All Stars 9, Chanel as Liberace.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was kind of impressed.
Yeah.
Especially because she's never done a Snatch game.
That's true. You know, that season we actually had 2 Liberaces. To be continued. Coming my number 9 spot is Juju B as Eartha Kitt on All Stars 5.
Okay.
I mean, it was funny. I definitely feel like it was not Eartha Kitt, but it was funny.
It was Juju B's Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, it was like Alyssa Edwards whenever she did Joan Crawford.
Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like the Eartha Kitt for what it was funny.
Yeah. Okay.
At a sensible 74. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
A demure 74. So coming in number 9 for me, even though anybody who knows me knows I do not like. It's not that I don't like this queen. I just do not favor this queen. Is James Mansfield on All Stars 8 as Jennifer Coolidge.
All right.
I mean,
at least she got.
It was James.
Yeah.
Like that's James's character.
But she played it to a T.
She did. She
That's
really
the
did.
thing you had to give it to her.
100%. I will.
Yeah, it was very funny.
It was good. It was good.
Coming my number 8 spot, someone I know you also know, is Alexis Mateo. Yeah, as Walter Mercado on All Stars 5.
I literally scrolled right past her. I said, "Oop."
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
I mean, it was good. I'm not gonna dock her performance.
When she tried to predict the future and it was like very obvious things, I was like, that's how you play Snatch games.
Yeah.
You take something so stupid that it's just so funny and you run with it. I definitely think it was worthy of top placement.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. I do agree with that. Coming in number 8 for me is Jimbo as Shirley Temple on All Stars 8.
Okay, but I feel like it's overplayed.
Yeah, but it was good.
Yeah.
It was one of the best out of them.
You had to be tap dance, Rue.
Okay, that took me out, not gonna lie.
Good.
It did.
Good.
Yeah, very. She died. I personally feel Anaconda did it better.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. But that wasn't on a Snatch Game of Love.
So that's why I had to go with
yeah. Coming in my number 7 spot is Raja O'Hara as LaToya Jackson on All Stars 6.
Okay.
I thought it was funny. Once again, apparently, I mean, I thought it was pretty LaToya. I feel like she played LaToya to a T, but everyone disagreed for some reason. So I don't know about that.
I very much so agree that
I
she
definitely
did very well.
yeah, and I also thought it was funny.
So coming in number 7 for me is Miss Kylie Sonic Love as Dolly Parton on All Star 6.
Yeah. My favorite quote from that is, you know what I always say, you don't need the whole airport, just the landing strip.
Yep.
I live by that quote every single day. Yeah. It was very good. And also,
very good.
Second time Dolly Parton's been played for Snatch Game. Hands down, the only good one, Dolly. Yeah. Coming my number 6 spot is Nina West as Liberace on All Stars 9.
Okay.
I personally thought she did the better Liberace. It was so hilariously funny. The movements and the mannerisms that she did to pull off this character were like A1. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we should have known.
Coming in number 6 for me is Miss Jujubee as Eartha Kitt on All Stars 5.
It was good, and I feel like everyone goes back to this moment. You know what I mean?
And honestly, it could have been better, but it was. Eartha's been done quite a bit, and I do think it was one of the better performances.
Definitely, especially compared to Chi Chi DeVayne, R.I.P.
Yeah,
horrible. And someone else did it, but I don't remember.
I'd just seen it earlier. I want to say Valentina, but it wasn't Valentina.
It was Valentina.
Was it Valentina?
It was Valentina on her All Stars.
Okay.
Yeah. Coming my number 5 spot, as mentioned, Kylie Sonic Love as Dolly Parton on All Star 6. Okay. It was so good. As mentioned, when you brought it up, I live by that quote.
I already knew it was going to go on your list.
You don't need the entire airport. You just need the landing strip. Especially compared to that job that Karen from Finance tried to do on Down Under. Girl, bye, trash.
That's okay. Nobody saw it anyways because nobody watched it.
That's true. That is true. That is true.
Coming in number 5 for me is all the way from All Star 6, Miss Ginger Minge as Phyllis Diller.
It was very funny.
That was very funny. Yeah. But Ginger Minge, Ginger was a National Miss Comedy Queen, wasn't she?
Yes.
So this is for sure in her
right up her alley.
wheelhouse.
She also, when they did Battle of the Season, she used to do like a Snatch game performance.
Oh, okay.
She would like switch characters. And she actually did Tammy Faye before she did Tammy Faye on All Stars, which was very funny.
I would love to see Ginger back one more time
Go
for All Stars.
No. Coming my number 4 spot is, I know another queen you're not a fan of, Alexis Michelle as B. Arthur on All Stars 9.
You're not a fan of Alexis Michelle.
No, I love Alexis Michelle.
On her All Star season.
Well, she did B. Arthur to a T. I thought it was so good. And I'm kind of surprised a lot of people haven't done B. Arthur. It's only the second time we've seen it. And that's even if you count the All Stars 1.
See, I feel like if the wrong person has B. Arthur can be so boring.
But she did not make it boring, in my opinion. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious from start to finish.
Coming in number 4 for me is all the way from Gas, Vroom Vroom, Global All Stars is Nahelenia as Valentino.
You know, whenever we were doing our research, something told me that hers was really funny, but I couldn't remember it, so that's why I didn't.
Margarita pizza.
I mean, but if you rely on one stick, I don't know.
I mean, it's the one stick that RuPaul wanted her to rely on, apparently, because it's the one thing RuPaul kept bringing up. So I'd rely on that stick too, girl.
Before we make it into our top 3, let's go over some 3 honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting with our number 3 honorable mention is...
Our number 3.
All the way from All Star Sport, Manila as Abubra Streisand.
Abubarilla
Streisand.
I thought this was funny. The nose prosthetic was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it was like so like over the box. It was worthy to put on the list.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think it was funny, and she technically won. She won the Snatch.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in our number 2 honorable mention is from All Star 6, where Eureka played Divine.
Yeah,
I thought this was so funny. She was so over the top. And as mentioned earlier, when it comes to Pandora Box, she really stole the moment from Pandora Box.
Yeah,
there was like no possible room for attention with her in there.
Pandora, she said, "Sit down."
And for our number 1 honorable mention is Kitty Scott Claus
as Princess Diana, all the way from Global All Stars.
Yeah, so this one was hilarious. Not gonna lie, very few good episodes from Global All Stars. However, this one was definitely up there because of this performance. I thought it was so hilariously funny.
Kitty is another one of those comedy queens.
She can just do it.
But as actually the video came up earlier, as the Vivienne, R.I.P., once said, there's not very many differences between U.S. drag and UK drag, but one difference is UK is comedy and silly and performance, to where US is looks and performance.
Are you ready to get into our top 3?
Oh,
our top 3 snatches of love.
Oh, I love me a good snatch.
Coming in my number 3 spot is Ginger Man Jessica Wistiller on All Star 6.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
I support it.
Yeah. I mean, full T, semen on her chest. Oh. Yeah. So I thought it was funny. I thought she played the T, and also bringing up someone who is very old school.
Yeah.
And, deserves every right to be mentioned.
Oh, 1000%. Coming in number 3 for me is Miss Nina West as Liberace on All Stars 9.
Yeah.
Knocked it out of the park.
Chanel.
Knocked
and they
it
were
out
together
of the
in the same grouping, weren't they?
No, they were 2 separate groups.
Separate ones?
Yeah. They were two.
Thank God.
Probably, once they realized they were bringing them
the
same character, they probably split them up on purpose.
Thank God. Coming in my number 2 spot, all the way from All Stars 5, I feel like everyone's favorite, played by Shea Coulee. It's Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav!
As soon as you said All Stars 5, I knew exactly what you were going to say.
Big, fat clock. Yeah, a really good one, especially to be ballsy and do a male presenting character and win.
Well, and like such a masculine male presenting character.
Flavor Flav! It was so good. Especially the chemistry between her and Jujubee during that Snatch game. Yeah. Very good.
Oh, 100%. Coming in number 2 for me is all the way from All Stars 4, one of our tweeners, which is Trinity the Tuck as Caitlyn
Jenner.
Jenner.
Yeah.
That was hands down. I don't know. Trinity's just also very good at Snatch Game.
Mm-hmm. She is. Every time she's played, it's been so incredible.
It's so incredible because she's played the devil. She had Leslie Jordan. Like, she's knocked it out of the park every time.
I mean, you know, especially for a starter and for her not realizing her comedy skills when she did Amanda Lepore on season 9, still very good.
Oh, yeah.
Especially out of the other choice of Amanda Lepore. Now it's time for a number 1 spot, with my number 1 spot being Malibu, baby. Trinity the Tuck Taylor in All Stars 4 as Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes.
It was very funny. Hands down, I think the Snatch Game I quote the most. I will randomly just out of nowhere go, Malibu, baby.
Look, I don't know what it is about her nose, but every Snatch Game character she does, her nose cracks me.
Yeah. We go to a nice cot in the woods. Every time I'm like serving a drink at my job and they're like, what's in it? And it has I'm like, Malibu! And they're like, what the f*** is wrong with you? And I'm like, you don't understand. You don't understand the powers of the tuck.
Literally. Yeah. So, funny enough, coming in number 1 for me is all the way from All Stars 5, Shea Coulee's Flavor Flav.
I definitely feel like Flavor Flav is like a very common number 1.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah. And I almost feel like she was on our list. If not one of our lists, then both of our lists.
I think she was. I think she was honorable mention, to be honest.
She may have been.
But that's gonna do it for our preferred Snatch Games of Love. Just in perfect time for the season of love. And as the self-proclaimed Queen of Love, how do you feel about those lists?
I love it.
I feel like I'm satisfied. I feel like I'm satisfied. And I'm also, you know, we were pulling some stretches when we decided to Snatch Game of Love for, you know, the February season. Because we were like, well, there's not really a lot of them. But we made it work. And shockingly, although we did have a lot of repeating ones, they were in complete different orders. So
And we didn't have as many matching as I thought we were gonna.
And actually, I think from the last Our Preferred Snatch Games, I really think there were only 2. And I think they were honestly dislikes. So I'm not too worried about it, not too pressed.
Yeah.
But where can they follow you on all your socials, the self-proclaimed Queen of Love?
Y'all can follow me at Amber_the_Valentine on all social platforms, including Blue Sky, because we're giving it a try, question mark?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never been a Twitter girly other than like back in the day when I was in like middle school, high school, when it was a thing. And since then it was never my thing. So I figured, why not? I mean, everybody's starting fresh on there, so let's do it.
I'm not a big write a post girl, so I think I'll stick with my
girl,
pictures.
I just copy and paste. To everything.
While you cannot follow me on Blue Sky, you can follow me on all of my socials at The Only Preferred, which includes Instagram, TikTok, and of course Facebook, if you count that at The Only Preferred. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment who you would like to see us do next on our preferred choice, whether it be a Drag Race related thing or, you know, as mentioned in the last video where we did our New Year resolution.
Yeah.
Make sure to, as mentioned, like, comment, and please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Or we will show to your house.
And until next time, stay preferred.
Stay full of love.
And always stay snatched.
With love.
Oh.